Good morning, Northwest. I'm Truman.
And I'm Isabella.
And we'd like to welcome you to Titan Connect. Please stand for the pledge. Put your right hand over your heart and your left hand by your side and say it with us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for dress code check. You may now be seated.
Congratulations to the volleyball team for the 3-2 victory over JM Freeze. The team was led by the The team was led by the efforts of Ella Webb, who had 6 serving aces and 9 kills. Jenna also added 5 aces. Shania dominated the net with 3 kills and 3 blocks. The next game will be at Mount Pleasant on Thursday.
And the soccer game also won 2-0.
Good morning, Northwest. This is Isabella with this week's Positivity Project, Care the Strength, Appreciate the Beauty of Excellence. The Care the Strength, Appreciate of Beauty of Excellence means that you notice the value of the world's beauty and people's skills. You don't take anything for granted.
In other words, here are some synonyms you may recognize for the character strength of appreciation of beauty and excellence. Enraptured, enthralled, admiring, approving, fascinated, or captivated.
Remember, a person can appreciate beauty and excellence every single day. As you go through your day, be sure to look for opportunities where you can demonstrate appreciation of beauty and excellence.
And now for Miss Szabo.
Good morning, Titan family, and happy Wednesday. Hope you've had a phenomenal week so far. I interrupt your day in history, which will be coming soon by Mr. Egnott, because today is a very special day. Today is Administrative Professionals Day. Do you know what that is? I'm going to share it with you. So we have a team of people that are consistently and constantly working behind the scenes to make sure that the school is running smoothly, and they are our administrative professionals. So we want to shout out Miss Camp in the front office, Miss Ritchie, our registrar, Miss Graham, our data manager, Miss Weaver, our treasurer, Mr. Yisrael, our testing coordinator, and Mr. Sproul, our Choices ISS coordinator, because these are our phenomenal administrative professionals who make sure that everything is running smoothly and that we are taken care of. So let's give them a round of applause for being phenomenal. Woo-hoo. So when you see any of them today, please tell them thank you, because there's definitely the work at the school that I'm able to do, the teachers are able to do, everyone else is able to do is only because of these people. So definitely give them a shout out and thank them for all the great things that they do. All right, I will now turn it over to Mr. Egnott.
Good morning, Northwest, and happy Wednesday. Hope our 6th graders enjoy their day at the park today. And then my 7th grade team will be taking our trip tomorrow. And then our 8th graders on Friday. So congratulations to all of those students who have the opportunity to be able to enjoy the park in the next couple of days. We also want to say a special hello and good luck to our 6th and 7th grade band students. Tonight they will be holding their spring concert at 6:30 p.m. here at Northwest. So we are looking forward to a great show. Okay, so this day in history on Wednesday, April 23rd. So we have 3 events that I saw that I thought would be interesting for us, considering that we talk about them, especially I'm sure in the 8th grade curriculum, is William Shakespeare in 1564 is born. So the famous writer of all the plays that I'm sure that you probably have read, or at least will be reading in the near future and in high school. So we have William Shakespeare, who was born on April 23rd, 1564. This day is going to be relatable to our students in 7th and 8th grade social studies, is that the President Ford, who is Gerald Ford, who becomes the President of the United States in 1975, after Nixon officially at Tulane University announces that the United States is done with the war in Vietnam. So the war in Vietnam starts in the early 1960s. Those 8th grade students who saw the Vietnam Wall understand the impact that that war had on our soldiers. So in 1975, when the United States makes this announcement on April 23rd, the South Vietnamese are crushed by the news because we were supporting them against the North Vietnamese communist regime. But eventually then on April 27th, Hanoi and Saigon was officially then captured by the North Vietnamese, thus ending the Vietnam War on April 27th of 1945. So we always do remember those 50,000 plus soldiers that had perished during that war. And for those of us who are in 7th grade this year, you know that we'll be going to Washington, D.C. next year, and that will be one of the features that we will be able to view, which is the Vietnam Wall. And then finally, in 1985, a product that I'm sure most of us at least have tried at one time in our life is Coke. Decided to come out with New Coke, a brand new formula that was created in 1985, where the CEO was hoping that the New Coke was going to be able to launch an even bigger campaign for its product, was an absolute disaster. They had over 80,000 calls per day to the corporation begging them to go back to the original formula. The original formula before 1985 was over 99 years old. So it was at that time the best-selling product when it comes to sodas on the market. I'm not sure if that is still the case or not, because I know we have Pepsi and other products. But the launch of the New Coke was supposed to be a sweeter version of the original recipe that, like I said, was over 99 years old. And it was a complete blunder and a complete failure. And it didn't take Coke very long to be able to go back to its original recipe. So our Coke lovers out there, I know that Miss Gibson and her Diet Coke loves that Diet Coke, and I love the Coke Zeros. We're happy that Coke made that decision to go back to the original recipe. Crystal Pepsi, yes, Mr. Trump just mentioned another one that was a complete disaster as well. So there have been moments where Pepsi and Coke have not had very good ideas and just go back to what has always been great, the original recipes themselves. All right, so that being said, that is your Wednesday in History Northwest. And always be respectful, be responsible, be safe. Have a wonderful Wednesday.